Hello, and welcome back to Learn English Podcast 360, your space to listen, repeat, and speak English with confidence. Today, we will talk about one powerful topic: how to talk about your day in English. Yes, your real, everyday life. From the time you wake up to the moment you go to bed. You'll listen to clear, slow English. You'll repeat key phrases. You'll shadow sentences. And you'll build your speaking confidence step by step. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin. Part 1, Morning. Start your day in English. Why is it helpful to talk about your morning routine? Because it's simple. It's familiar. It's your story. Let's begin with this question. What do you usually do in the morning? I'll share some simple examples. Shadow with me. Speak out loud. I wake up at 6:30 every morning. I turn off my alarm and stretch in bed. I take a deep breath and feel ready for the day. I slowly get out of bed and put on my slippers. Now, let's build more. I walk to the bathroom and splash water on my face. It helps me feel fresh and awake. Then, I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. Let's keep going. Sometimes I take a hot shower in the morning. It makes me feel relaxed and clean. While I shower, I like to listen to calm music or English audio. Now let's move to clothes and breakfast. After my shower, I put on comfortable clothes. Sometimes I wear sweatpants and a hoodie. If I have a meeting, I wear a shirt and jeans. Now breakfast time. I go to the kitchen and make a simple breakfast. I usually eat toast with peanut butter and banana. Sometimes I make scrambled eggs or oatmeal. I drink a cup of coffee or warm lemon water. Let's say one full story together now. Shadow with me, sentence by sentence. Story, real morning. I usually wake up at 6:30. I stretch in bed and yawn a little. Then I turn off my alarm and sit up slowly. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. The cold water on my face helps me wake up. Sometimes I take a quick shower. I like to play relaxing music while I shower. After the shower, I dry off and put on clean clothes. Then I go to the kitchen and make breakfast. I eat toast with peanut butter and a sliced banana. I drink coffee and sit near the window. I watch the sun come up and listen to the birds. Before I leave the house, I check my phone and my schedule. I put on my shoes, grab my bag, and step outside. That's my morning. Part 2, Afternoon. Keep going with English. Now, let's talk about the afternoon. This is the middle part of your day. You might go to work, study, run errands, or take care of your family. Let's begin with some simple questions. You can answer them later when you practice. What do you usually do after lunch? Do you go back to work? Do you take a break? Do you use English in the afternoon? Now repeat these sentences with me. After lunch, I usually go back to work. I check my email and answer important messages. I often have 1 or 2 meetings in the afternoon. Sometimes I work on a big project or prepare a report. Let's practice more. If I feel tired, I make a cup of tea or take a short walk. Fresh air helps me feel better and think clearly. When I have time, I study English for 10 minutes. I like to listen to slow English audio or watch a short video. Basic afternoon sentences. After lunch, I usually feel a little sleepy. I drink water or tea to help me stay awake. I check my messages and read a few emails. I look at my to-do list to see what comes next. Sometimes I make a phone call or join a video meeting. Afternoon activities, vocabulary builder. Let's learn some common actions people do in the afternoon. Here are a few key verbs. Check, to check email, messages, time. A work, to work on a task, to work at your job. Study, to study a lesson, to review notes. Rest, to take a short break. Walk, to go outside for a walk. Let's put them in full sentences. Listen and repeat. I check my schedule after lunch. I work on a small project in the early afternoon. I study new English words for 15 minutes. I take a short break and rest my eyes. I go for a walk around the block to get some fresh air. Want to add more detail? Let's try. I usually work from home, so I sit at my desk and open my laptop. I focus on emails and tasks that need to be done before the end of the day. Sometimes I listen to soft music while I work to help me concentrate. Let's shadow a full paragraph now. Story. Afternoon routine. After lunch, I go back to my desk and open my laptop. I check my emails and respond to my team. Sometimes we have a short video call to plan the next steps. If I feel sleepy, I make a cup of green tea. I drink it slowly while reading documents or checking my to-do list. Around 3 p.m., I take a short break. I stretch, walk to the kitchen, and have a small snack, usually an apple. Sometimes I go outside for 5 minutes and breathe deeply. If I have extra time, I listen to an English podcast. I repeat short sentences to practice speaking. This helps me feel more confident and fluent. Before I finish work, I write down what I did today. That helps me stay organized and ready for tomorrow. Part 3. Evening. Slow down and reflect. The evening is a special time. It's time to slow down, relax, and review your day. It's also a perfect time to use English again. Let's practice together. I come home at 6 p.m. and take off my shoes. I sit down for a few minutes to rest. Then I start cooking dinner. I usually make rice, vegetables, and chicken. Sometimes I order food if I feel tired. More examples. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. I like to go for a short walk to relax. Sometimes I watch a movie or read a book. Before bed, I take a warm shower and brush my teeth. I go to bed around 10:30. Let's shadow a full story together. Story. Evening routine. I get home around 6:15 in the evening. I put down my bag and take off my shoes. Then I sit on the couch and rest for 5 minutes. After that, I go to the kitchen and start making dinner. I usually cook simple meals, rice, eggs, and stir-fried vegetables. I listen to music or a podcast while I cook. I eat dinner at the table and sometimes call a friend. We talk about our day and laugh together. After dinner, I clean the dishes and wipe the table. Then I go for a 10-minute walk around my neighborhood. The cool air feels nice. Back home, I take a warm shower. I change into pajamas and brush my teeth. Then I sit on my bed, read a few pages of a book, and turn off the light. I usually fall asleep around 10:45. What happens in the evening? Evening time usually starts around 5 or 6 p.m. Work is over. The sky is darker. People are home. Here are some common evening activities. Cooking dinner. Eating with family or alone. Watching TV or a video. Reading a book. Going for a walk. Taking a shower. Calling a friend. Getting ready for bed. Let's turn these into easy sentences. Shadow practice. Evening sentences. Repeat after me. Use a calm voice. Go slowly. Shadow my rhythm. I finish work around 5 p.m. Then I take a short break to rest. I cook a simple dinner, maybe rice and vegetables. I eat slowly while listening to music. After dinner, I wash the dishes and clean the table. Then I sit on the couch and relax. Sometimes I read a book or watch a short video. Around 9 p.m., I start to feel sleepy. I take a warm shower and brush my teeth. I go to bed around 10 or 10:30. Vocabulary builder. Verbs for evening routine. Let's learn 8 useful verbs you can use in the evening. Cook. I cook dinner around 6 p.m. Eat. I eat slowly and enjoy my meal. Wash. I wash the dishes after I eat. Relax. I relax on the couch and watch TV. Read. I read a few pages of a book. Shower. I take a warm shower at night. Brush. I brush my teeth before I sleep. Sleep. I try to sleep before 11 p.m. Let's turn them into full practice. I cook dinner and listen to soft music. I eat with my family and talk about the day. I wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. Then I relax on the sofa with a warm drink. I read one chapter of my book before bed. I take a shower and feel clean and calm. I brush my teeth and turn off the lights. I close my eyes and go to sleep. Story, my evening. After work, I stretch my body and take a few deep breaths. Then I go to the kitchen to prepare dinner. Today I make pasta with vegetables and a little cheese. It smells good and I feel happy. I eat at the table and drink a glass of water. I listen to soft music in the background. After dinner, I clean up and wipe the counters. Then I go for a short walk in the neighborhood. The air is cool and the sky is dark. Back home, I take a shower and change into my pajamas. I sit on my bed and write a short journal in English. Just a few sentences about my day. Then I brush my teeth and set an alarm. I turn off the lights and close my eyes. I feel calm. I feel thankful. I fall asleep. Final practice. Speak about your day. Now it's your turn. You've heard how I talk about my day, morning, afternoon, and evening. Now you try it. Answer these questions out loud. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for breakfast? What do you do after lunch? Do you work, study, or take care of something at home? What do you usually do in the evening? What time do you go to bed? Start with one sentence. Then say 2. Then 3. Soon you'll be telling your full story in English. What's next? If you enjoyed this video, here's what you can do. 1. Repeat the episodes. Repetition builds fluency. 2. Talk about your daily life in English, even one sentence at a time. 3. Write short daily journals. Just 2 to 3 lines are enough. 4. Listen again and again, shadow, pause, and speak with me. 5. Stay curious. Stay consistent.
Keep going.
This is not the end. It's the beginning of your real English life. And keep speaking English every single day. Remember, you don't need perfect grammar. You don't need long, fancy words. You just need your voice, your ideas, and your courage to speak. This is real English. Your English. Every time you shadow, repeat, and speak, you get better. So keep going.
Keep practicing.
And keep believing in yourself. This is Learn English Podcast 360. Come back to this episode anytime.
Repeat.
Shadow.
Speak. See you next time.